Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Conqueror Gun Carriage. It's a tier 10 British SPG and it's located on the south spawn of Mountain Pass under the command of the Bassman from Hell. Now it's got an output damage of 1200 hit points, it's got a reload of about 36 seconds, but it has been subjected to the nerf, so it's got a much smaller blast radius and also a reduced stun time. Now we'll have to see how far the range has been reduced because the shell's been slowed down and also the overall range has decreased, but we can see from the range circles on the minimap that well, it looks like it's overall its ability to shoot a long way across the map has been compromised. Looks now like it can only shoot about 2/3 of the way across the map, but we'll see how we get on. Okay, well, Bassman's looking up the ice road and he's found a target, it's a T62A. And oh, there's a few other targets there, an Object 2684, a Jaegeru and an IS-7. Going for the T62, he fires around and he pulls back. Now that was right at the edge of his blast radius and it only did about 12 seconds of stun. Normally it would have been about 20 seconds of stun. This is a 234mm howitzer. It's the BL 9.2 howitzer. He's almost loaded. Oh, and the T62 dies. Okay, IS-7's the next target. Almost complete. Getting ready. He's trying to work out where the IS-7's going. Oh, he saw it stop for a second. He's fired around in. Oh, it pulled forward again. But he splashed it for 189. And he did pick up some stun assist as well. Yeah, you're seeing greatly reduced stun times for sure. Now this new arc, because the shell's slower and because it's actually going a shorter distance, the arc of the shell is actually slightly higher. And the advantage there is it means that there's not many targets that can actually hide behind rocks and get away with it now, because the shell will be coming down almost vertically on top of them. Well, that one landed in front of the IS-7. Now, over on the bridge road, we can see that there was a Super Conqueror. And I think that's his next target. He's trying to get it. Hasn't loaded yet. Now, the Conqueror Gun Carriage does have the nickname of the Conqueror Orbital Laser Carriage. So named because even if you were hiding behind a rock, it would like it was shooting you from orbit. Okay, lined up on the Super Conqueror, rounds out, and the Super Conqueror pulls back. So only 113 hit points from splash. It's greatly reduced hit points, greatly reduced splash time or stun time. And that 268 just got in the way of the Jaegeru. He's paid for it because he went sideways and just got taken out by the IS-7. And the Jaegeru's doing the same, which is a bit silly, but they can see targets down further along the river. I would say the river road, but the road underneath the bridge. Bassman fires at the Jaegeru and direct hit. 490 hit points. Well, it appears they haven't reduced the amount of hit points you actually earn for a direct hit, because that was about right. It wasn't penetration, but 490 was about right. And he's picked up some stun assist. Now, Super Conqueror, can you get that one? Now the other teammate he's got, the other Arty on his team, is also a Conqueror Gun Carriage. So they've both got similar capabilities, but the other one's decided to go up on that little plateau just north of the cap, and we're firing from the back. And oh my god, he got a kill shot on the Super Conqueror there. I think he did penetrate the rear of that Super Conqueror, and that's what killed him. Well, the Jaegeru's been wiped out, and now we've got a Death Star there, the FV215B183, with that horrible, well, horrible, depends on your point of view, with that very nice 183mm gun, if you're using it, capable of firing Hesh rounds. Again, he's pointing down into the bowl where we've got some tanks down there. We find in, oh, we got a direct hit. The baseman hit it. We'll have to see how many hit points he earned from that shot at the end of the battle. He can't get a shot on the western pass, not at the moment, not if they're hugging the rock. But if we do get sight of that Object 260 and the T-57 Heavy, we might be able to hit them. And we can see the Death Star, and he has lost quite a lot of hit points. So I suspect that Baseman did hit him quite heavily. He fires a round in, and direct hit wipes him out. So, second kill. There's the T-57 Heavy. And unlike other Artys, you can actually hit it with the Conqueror. You notice the trajectory, it's showing quite clearly. It's almost from above. And that T-57 Heavy, well, he's sitting in a position where he could very nastily be taken out of the game with a direct hit on his engine deck. Waiting to fire. Rounds out straight away. And a direct hit again. Now, our teammate in the Super Conqueror has got 2 marks of excellence on his barrel, and he keeps moving up to spot for us. And our team on the ice road have actually broken through. They're now streaming towards the enemy camp, where there's a Badger and a Jaeger. And the unfortunate thing is, now with this range shortage, we won't be able to hit those enemy from here. We fire a round in at where the T-57 is and kills it. That's 3 kills for the baseman. The AMX-30B's been killed. And baseman is now the high scorer on his team. By the way, the skin is one of Rusty's ones again. It's just a plain one, but it's actually showing up nicely red if you've got the skins from the Christmas show. Normally they would be green, actually. I think the one up there on the... Oh, there he is. There's the Conqueror Gun Carriage. He's got the standard green version, whereas this one, because it's got the Christmas camouflage, it's actually turned red. Very nice indeed. It's got our logo on the side. There you go. Nicely produced. This Arty, by the way, didn't actually get produced. The Conqueror Gun Carriage is actually a piece of fiction. Which is a bit of a pity, really, because it would have been quite nice to have a huge gun mounted in the enclosed Arty, but no. What the British forces did instead was actually buy American, but very good American guns. Well, he's just killed a Conqueror Gun Carriage at the other end. He managed to get a perfect shot on the Conqueror, so he's now got 4 kills since the nerf in this battle. Well, the attack force that came up the ice road unfortunately were wiped out, but there are only 3 enemy remaining. You can see where that Conqueror Gun Carriage was. The Jaeger is right next door to it. Rounds out on the Jaeger. Oh, lands on the Conqueror Gun Carriage. Well, at least it stunned the Jaeger. And I think that Jaeger is going to try and pull back, because obviously he knows a T110E3 is coming through. And of course that E3 is going to have to turn around the corner, and that'll give the Jaeger a chance to shoot. We're lining up a shot. We're not loaded yet, even though the reticule says green. Don't think we're ready yet to shoot. And that's the shell from the other Conqueror Gun Carriage. We're loading now. Rounds out straight away, and it lands behind him for 383 a splash. And he actually killed the Badger, who was alongside the Jaeger. So that was a lucky shot. The Jaeger has just been killed, which means there's only one enemy left, a GWE-100, and we don't know where he is. So he might be headed this way. Well, looks like our team is capping. Well, the FV4005 is guarding the bridge road, so if the GWE did actually go down that road, he should have seen it. So we are capping. I have a suspicion that the GWE-100 actually did make his way down the ice road, past the FV4005 without being seen, and is now on his way into our cap area. If so, then Bassman might be about to get a shotgun kill on his opposite number. Well, they're about to cap out, so I don't think he's going to get his shotgun kill now. But it would be nice. Yes, they've capped out. Great pity. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for the Bassman from Hell in the Conqueror Gun Carriage. And it's his first ace tanker in this Arty ever. Because you see it's got the scrolls underneath. He also picked up a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 5. And a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 17. And the win rate for that game, 3,863. So it says, this nerf seriously compromised my game. Well, sort of, but not quite. I mean, he did have to move in order to shoot at the enemy targets at the far end of the map, but he still got his skill. So let's have a look at team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage. That went to the T110E3, got 4264. Bassman got 3,586, and then the Jaeger got 3,327. When it came to kills, though, he did get the highest amount. He got 5 kills, the IS-7 got 3, and so did the Conqueror Gun Carriage on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, he also got the highest amount, 1,109, with 918 for the IS-7, 863 for the Super Conqueror. He fired 13 rounds in that game, got 7 direct hits, 1 penetration. I'm pretty sure the penetration was on that tank, that either the T57 or one of the other ones. Let's have a look and find out which one was it. Was it the Super Conqueror? Yes, it was the Super Conqueror. That Super Conqueror turned around and drove away, and he fired the round into the engine bay, and it did penetrate. You can see there it says 1 penetration. So let's have a look at the detail report again. 14 splash, damage of 3,586 hit points, and all of it was at more than 300 meters. He damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 5, and did stun assistance of 2,958 hit points off 10 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 72,345 credits, and after ammunition resupply, took away 40,495 credits. He earned 13 bonds for that battle. No bonds for awards because he didn't actually get any epic medals, but he did get that ace tanker. And he also earned 1,663 XP times 2 for the first victory. Took away 3,327 altogether. So it seems that the Conqueror Gun Carriage is working okay for the Bassman, but then are you at the same skill level he is? I don't know. Well, we'll have to see. If some people have reported that the 1.5 nerf has actually compromised their game. I don't think it's compromised the Bassman though, and I've yet to find out if it has affected my game because I haven't had a chance to play a game since the nerf happened. So I'll have to tell you later on. So if you enjoyed that replay, please like and subscribe, and do stay tuned to our channel because we always have great videos like this. And thanks for watching.